My name is Mustafa Mobarez. I work for Flexi Keyboard in Barcelona, Spain. Flexi Keyboard is a third party virtual keyboard for Android, iPhone, and other international companies such as Huawei. For my internship, I worked on business development. I prepared a spreadsheet for finding over 40 different verticals for categories of brands for each country that had an API. I then listened to business calls with the companies that I found to understand international business and partnership agreements. I also worked with marketing team to grow the social media followers for Flexi, both locally and globally. I accomplished finding relevant brands for Flexi and witnessed about 10% of them within 1 week becoming our partner. Throughout my work with marketing team, I increased the social media followers on Medium for Flexi from 940 to 1100 within 2 months of working with them. I have also learned coding through working and understanding with application programming interface API. My job was to find companies with an API and allow the developer teams to implement those brands into Flexi app. These brands were such as Skyscanner, YouTube, Facebook. When these brands become our partner, Flexi called them Flexi apps. Flexi only works with companies that have an API because they are easy to implement in our keyboard. The most challenging part of my internship was not knowing anything about the tech industry that I was planning to do an excellent job on. I am majoring in operations management and I had no idea about tech industry. Therefore, I had to ask a lot of questions. I had to do my own research after work to fully understand what I was doing and how was that creating an impact for the company. Therefore, after learning about technology in 2 months, I have changed my mind to learn something different in school. I'm planning to take 1 semester of coding classes and learn more about technology, as in the future I'm planning to work for a tech industry again. The biggest three takeaways from my internship were how irrelevant my major was compared to the work that I did with Flexi and how big technology industry will be in the future. This was true based on my observation of other students as well. These students also did the same program as me. They were working with different companies, but they were attending different universities in the US. Most said that they were unprepared from the real life jobs. My biggest second takeaway is that I'm planning to work for another international company right after graduation. This will help me to understand different cultures and fully understand international business by working with them. My third takeaway from this internship is that not all companies who are working internationally will practice that country's culture. For example, Flexi is owned by a French Canadian owner, and Flexi has a more individualistic culture, as Barcelona is more community based culture. And from what I learned was that in the future, I'm willing to work for a company that has more community based culture because I came from such culture. Traveling and working in Europe by far was my favorite part of college. Throughout this experience, I was able to bike, learn, and grow both personally and professionally. A fun story: when I was a kid, I had a surgery in my leg, and my doctor told me that I was never able to bike again. But in Europe, I was able to bike in the mountains of Switzerland and Barcelona, along with enjoying long bike rides in Barcelona Beach. Overall, what I learned from this traveling was that when they say time flies, I'll say fly with it.